Oh, nice key change there. Woo. Hi guys, Yuri here again. Welcome to YBPlaysMusic. Today I'm going to react to Sabaton with probably their newest song, I believe, still, being Soldier of Heaven. This one was even more recent than Christmas Truce. A lot of you suggested that I watched their history channel, where they explain the backstory behind the songs, because apparently, from what I've heard and seen right now, Sabaton covers a lot of history in their songs. So, Soldier of Heaven, I have watched the video on the history, but it was quite funny, as somebody in the comment section said, like, okay, it's interesting to see the video on the backstory, on the history of the song, but you will get spoiled at some points, because there are parts of the song in those videos. And so what I did is I watched the history about Christmas Truce first, and then I had some kind of image on how those videos are made up or are organized. So what I did when I watched the history video on Soldier of Heaven is, because I knew from watching the history video on Christmas Truce that the subtitles are enabled when they are talking about the song, and when they're not talking, the song is playing. So I enabled the subtitles, I muted the sound, and when I saw subtitles appear on the screen, then I enabled the sound so I could listen to them, and then put it back on mute when the song started. So I haven't actually heard anything from the song, which is a good thing, I think. I want to be surprised by it, even though I know a little bit what it's about now. So apparently, Soldier of Heaven refers to an event or a part during the Great War, World War I. This took place somewhere around the Dolomites in Italy, I believe, and it was between the Italians and the Austro-Hungarians. And what they say is that the battles during war most of the time take place in the valleys or the battlegrounds at sea level or such, but not a lot of people thought about battling it out on mountaintops, which is a totally different surrounding, and it's much harder to change positions when you're in the mountains, I believe. And certainly with all the snow, it's much colder up there, so it must have been quite the challenge to, first of all, being able to be there that long. But the soldier that they refer to in the title apparently was a man, a soldier, from that battle, or from one of those battles up in the mountains there, that was still very much intact, I believe partially because of the snow or the cold, I don't know, but that person was apparently preserved very well. So without any further ado, I'm very excited to see this one. From the thumbnail, I have seen that it's in the mountains, but in the video on the explanation, he said that it wasn't filmed in the mountains, it was actually in a room where it was very hot, and 40 degrees, I believe, is something what he said, I believe. But without any further ado, let's check it out. Subtitles are on. Let's see if I will be able to get some of the lyrics here. Here we go. Starts very different than I thought.
I won't be coming home, I won't be going anywhere, I will guard this post forever. Here on the Alpine slope, where I did my final stand, I shall remain among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain.
Okay, that's apparently that soldier, I believe. This one? Yes.
White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high, when I die, I'll be immortal. Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
Alrighty. So, first of all, like, They said a soldier of heaven. That's apparently the guy that's laying down there, or a reference to him. And they said a blood mountain, and that was also explained in the video, referring to the bloodshed that happened on the mountain with all the battles. And also another thing is, it's very hard to rescue wounded soldiers and dying soldiers and caring for those in the mountains. It's very hard to get away right there because it's a harsh environment, and it's not easy to transport those people, let's say. So a lot of blood has been shed as well right there. It starts a little bit different than I thought. It starts a little bit more electronic. The sound of the synthesizer that you hear, I kind of like it. It gives a modern or a mainstream sound to it. But I think about Sabaton, they always have a heroic sound to them. Very cinematic as well. And that's something that I love as well with them. Let's return a little and keep going.
I won't return to Blood Mountain.
To the Blood Mountain.
Soldier of heaven.
There's a lot of phaser in that sound as well. Oh, so is that the ghost of the soldier that is walking besides them? That's interesting. Still true in death.
I saw the end of war. I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many
Yeah, I like the guitar there.
in the battles that were raging down below. I have seen it all, but none will hear my story. All of these years I have been frozen in time.
So he has been frozen, yeah. Ooh, the explosions, nice shots. Oh, I got goosebumps. Yes. It looks very nice. I know it's CGI and such, it's computer generated, because he said in the video that they weren't actually in the mountains right there. But the lyrics give a nice reference to that he's actually been frozen and being immortal. When you're frozen in ice, you can interpret that as being like immortal because your body gets preserved a lot better in those conditions. Also, I believe, like, I recognize these outfits from their video clip in Bismarck. I believe it's a similar outfit that they have. And I've seen this outfit especially on Joachim, I believe is the singer's name. With the metal pads there. I've seen that in multiple thumbnails, so I believe it's a very common outfit for them. And probably very recognizable as well. I think so. Alright, let's go back a little. Here we go. I do wonder who does the synths. That's nice. I always have dreamed that I would serve high above. And he died during a battle on the mountaintops. I mean, nobody wants to die during war, of course, but if that's your dream, then it's a great way to go out like that. Also, another nice thing that I noticed is that the guitar player, is his name Tommy? I don't know. But it's also the same guitar, I believe, that he used in the video clip of Bismarck. And there I was thinking, is this a custom-made guitar just for that video clip? Or is it a guitar that he owned and then painted it? But seeing this, I assume it's a guitar that he uses regularly and it's really custom-made for them. Guys, if you know more about this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But I mean, that seems to me like it's the case. Alright, let's keep going.
I always dreamed that I would soar high above, where spirits lead the way, the wings will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal.
Very powerful lyrics.
I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. White Friday,
Oh, nice key change there.
I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal. I never, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
Oh, is that a gravestone that is actually at that place on the mountains? I mean, they're not at the mountain, I believe, but is that a gravestone that is actually on that mountain for that soldier? That would be nice. I don't know, but I assume you guys know. Man, that key change, I mean, like a lot of you guys know that I love Nightwish, and they also are very good at making these key changes, and I have a soft spot for good key changes. It has a good effect if it's used correctly. So nice to hear this. And what I like about Sabaton so much as well, they are, in my opinion, easy to listen to. It's not too alternative. It's very easy to listen to, very triumphant, very heroic, and they have a lot of melody as well, and I like that. I like a lot of melody and heroic music. Though, I have to say, so far, the 3 songs that I've heard, so being Christmas Truce, Bismarck, and now Soldier of Heaven, Christmas Truce is still my favorite from the 3, but I love all 3 of them. I mean, Bismarck and Christmas Truce are in my workout playlist, and this one is going to be there, I assume, as well pretty soon. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this one from Sabaton. There were other suggestions as well from Sabaton, so I will definitely do some other ones as well. But yeah, if there were things that I missed, things that you need to inform me about, then definitely do that. I really appreciate all the information that you guys give me about this. And it's very interesting to learn a little bit about these historical events, because to be honest, I don't know that much about the Great War, even though I live in Belgium and there are a lot of these events that have been taking place around this area. But I have never really watched that much about war. Actually, it's interesting though to learn it through music. How much better can it get than have history lessons through music? And I think a lot of you guys agree as well. It's so much more fun to learn through these videos. That said, I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Also, don't forget to check out my other Sabaton reactions, being Christmas Truce and Bismarck. The links will be in the description down below. Also, don't forget, I have other reaction videos, I have music videos, and tutorials for you guys to check out. So, thank you very much, and see you guys next time. Bye. By this one has been requested to have on, and so what I what I did, and I had a pretty, and then I had a good RR. So what I did when I watched the history less, because and when I saw subtitles appear, then I enabled sound so that I want in Italy somewhere, and the Austro-Hungarian is something like as what that was also. So a lot of blood. It starts a little bit. It's they always have they always have a give it, you kind of look like you're. I've seen this outfit another what I also at giving at and it has it's like they are and there are a lot of that is awesome because I love music and learning through these events. It's one I